Hey guys, real quick before the video starts, I really want to apologize for not uploading for like a month. School has been kicking my butt in with all kinds of exams, presentations, and all this other kind of stuff, but I should hopefully be back now, so enjoy the video. Hey, I'm sure you're wondering, where did I get all this wood from? I got it from this tree farm I made back here, but if you're curious what I'm going to use the wood for, you might have already guessed. Yeah. The house has to go. I'm sorry. Like, you knew it was going to happen. It was never about if it was going to happen. It was about when it was going to happen. I'm also genuinely curious how many logs I have used on this project on the first episode. We're also going to shave them or skin them or whatever you want to call them, because that is a heck of a lot cooler than this. This is going to require a time lapse, I'm pretty sure, so... Alright, hey guys, how's it going? It's Future Chris here, and yes, I'm an animated character. This took way too goddamn long to make, and is also a part of why I took so long to make this video. This video was essentially recorded right after I published the last one, because I knew I wouldn't have time later in the week, and as you probably noticed, I have a different mic in the video, and unfortunately I didn't bother testing it before I hit the record button, and the audio sounds like this through the entire video. There's a lot of mountains here, like a lot of mountains. You know what, there's plenty of emeralds. I think we can afford to snag one for ourselves. Now that is misery. Even for me while editing this footage, that was miserable to listen to. So I'm not going to sit here and make you listen to this crap for 20 minutes. Just know you're going to have a voiceover for like 6 minutes instead of a usual 20-minute video. But don't worry, we'll be edited much better than the other ones, and you probably won't get stuff like this very often. Essentially, guys, enjoy this little episode. We pick up right after the time-lapse where I fully replaced the frames of my house with spruce, and I think it looks much better than the oak. My entire goal for this episode was to get enchanted tools, so I'm setting up a temporary cow pit in order for me to start getting some leather and, you know, more cows. While the cows were on their cooldown period, I decided to see if I could try to find a village somewhere because in the last episode I had traveled extremely far, and this episode was no different. I traveled for at least 1,500 blocks, in the process finding one of the most amazing views I have ever seen in Minecraft, and I just have to play you the original clip. Whoa! Look at this view! That is a crazy looking view. Dude. I couldn't admire the view for too long, but it was nice while it lasted. Luckily, right beyond that second mountain, I actually ended up finding a village. It took me like 30 minutes of walking to find it, and after quickly looting all of their stock, I was already gearing up to go back the way I came from because it takes that goddamn long. Once I finally got back home, it was the following day in real life. You're not losing your mind. It really took that long. I immediately began working on a brand new project, which was a barn, because I didn't want my animals to live in a pit. But while waiting for that to happen, we hit a little milestone on the way. Also, I have just noticed something while digging. I pressed F3, look at that! We've survived 50 days in hardcore Minecraft, right as my shovel broke. And right here you have a multi-hour time-lapse of me building this godforsaken barn. It really took an insane amount of time. We only briefly stopped just for me to admire at how much I suck at making roofs, going back to fix the roof a little bit more, and seeing, okay, that looks much better, let's go back to building, and we go right back to me making the barn, making the roof, all that kind of cool stuff, you know? Right after the roof was done, it was finally time for me to actually start moving the cows into the barn itself. I had a lot of cows. Once the cows were successfully placed in their pen, I began decorating the outside area to make it look a little bit nicer. And thanks to all the cows, I was finally able to make some kind of an enchanting table. My first enchantment went on the pickaxe, and I got just a Fortune 2 pickaxe, no bonuses whatsoever. I decided to try again with a sword, and somehow I got a much better sword than the pickaxe, which really sucked. And that is quite literally about it. But for the outro, I'll play the original clip. Anyways, guys, yeah, I'm gonna call it for today. I am done. I've been playing Minecraft for like 16 hours straight now. I've been playing since yesterday in this video I've been recording, which is kind of crazy to think about. But yeah. Alright, next episode, hopefully we'll go to the Nether. If we don't, we're going to get some villagers, and then we're going to get the diamond armor and all that kind of wonderful stuff. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye!